Students were sitting in classrooms when the shooting started. 16 people hit. Panic, screaming, children running out of a building that was supposed to keep them safe, fleeing in every direction as ambulances lined the street outside. This was supposed to be a normal Tuesday in southeastern Turkey. It wasn't. Breaking news. On Tuesday, April 14, 2025, a gunman opened fire inside a high school in the Şıldak district of Şanlıurfa province in southeastern Turkey, wounding 16 people, the majority of them students. Special security forces were deployed to the scene. The school was evacuated. When cornered by police, the attacker turned the gun on himself. He was dead before he could face justice. The attacker was not a stranger to the school. According to Şanlıurfa Governor Hasan Şıldak, who addressed reporters directly, the gunman was a former student at the school, born in 2007, making him approximately 17 or 18 years old at the time of the attack. He walked back into the institution he once attended, and he opened fire. Television footage broadcast in the immediate aftermath showed ambulances stationed outside the school as panicked students streamed out of the building. The scenes were chaotic, children in school uniforms, running. Governor Şıldak confirmed that all 16 wounded were being treated, with local media reporting that most of the injured were students. As of the time of this report, no fatalities beyond the attacker himself have been confirmed, according to AFP. The exact condition of the wounded and any updates to the casualty figures had not been independently confirmed beyond AFP reporting at the time of scripting. Viewers should monitor developing coverage. Security forces carried out a full evacuation of the premises. Governor Şıldak stated that a thorough investigation into the incident has been launched. What drove a teenager, a former student, back to his school with a weapon? That question, as of now, remains unanswered. School shootings are rare in Turkey, which makes Tuesday's attack all the more alarming. But this incident arrives as youth violence and access to weapons quietly escalate across parts of the Middle East and Mediterranean region. Globally, the pattern is grimly familiar. A young man, a former institutional connection, a grievance no one saw coming, or no one acted on. The real question this story forces us to ask is not just what happened, but what was missed and by whom. Because when a 17-year-old walks back into his school with a gun, the system failed long before the first shot was fired. This is Untold Truths, where the stories the world needs to hear get told. If this story moved you, drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe now so you never miss a breaking story. The truth doesn't wait, and neither do we.